What's up guys, my name is LynxWarlord and right now it's time for a 60-2 commentary on the map Dome. And in this game guys, I'm going to be explaining how to do well on the map Dome, how to become a better player on the map Dome, and how to have more fun on this map, because this map is often quite stressful, it's often quite chaotic, it's often that you don't know what you're doing with yourself on this map because of the spawn system or whatever. But in this game guys, I'm going to explain how to really do well, and I'm going to use a game of 6v6 domination as an example. Now in this game, you'll see what I do is I quickly take the B flag. Now I take the B flag for a few reasons. One, I know it's going to get me some quick kills, and two, it's going to make them stay on their C flag. We were lucky enough to spawn on the A side, which means that they now be pinned on their C flag, and we basically have that going throughout the game. It chops and changes a few times, but for the majority of the game, they're trapped on the C flag. This is a perfect scenario. This is what you want. Look what I'm doing right here. I'm holding back. I'm not pushing up. I've just had my Predator missile, so I've got my first little streak going. I'm heading for a pave low quite briskly, quite fast, and they're just coming up from their C spawn. I'm very cautious about where they're spawning though, because I think they could possibly spawn behind me. So I am going to run over there and I am going to wait. And what happens? Yes, some guy has spawned there. So now I'm going to be quite cautious about this. They may be spawning inside B. Get my first pave with that, guys. And now it's just all good. So I'm just going to wait. Now, one thing about the map Dome is that people think they're quite limited in class choice, that they have to use a submachine gun or they have to use an assault rifle, you know. Well, actually that's not the case. Any weapon is fantastic on Dome. It's just got to be the playstyle. The playstyle has to differ. The weapon can stay the same, but it's the playstyle. For instance, if I have a sniper rifle, I don't want to be rushing with it. But in this scenario, I have a assault rifle, which means I'm not going to be rushing too hard. I want to be in the action so much that I'm getting kills, but not too much in the action that I'm getting shot by someone who's just literally popped up behind me. In this video, this is what I'm doing. I've recently just got my pave low, and I'm not gonna go out there and die. I'm gonna rebuild my kill streak, because that's what I want. I want another kill streak. I want more kills. I want a higher KD, and you know I'm gonna win the game, because at this point I am in a 6v6, and we are very good at domination. We've got people who go for the flags. We've got people who KD haul. We've got people who do both, and generally the party does both. We like to shit on people, but we like to do well. Now, whilst I can remember guys, I'm going to quickly explain my new border. As you can see, there's been some slight changes to it. There's like kind of laser flares around it. As you can see, I have added the streak counter, which is in blue to the side. I've made the kills and deaths bigger, more easier to see. If that's even more easily to see or whatever. And as always, the subscribe button does work. If you click that, that is an annotation that will open in a new tab. Now anyway, back to the gameplay guys. I'm using this ACR because basically I unlocked it with a prestige token very early on, because I have recently prestige guys. I am going to try and go to 10th prestige, and I'm going to be doing about 5 videos on how to rank up fast, because I've had many requests for these videos, and I do know very many ways to rank up fast. The drop zone, free for all, the specialist, the kill confirmed, but I'm going to explain it easily. I'm going to explain it quick and fast. I'm just going to make it easy for you guys to rank up, and I'm going to give you a variety of options for ranking up fast as well guys, so stay tuned for that, because they will be really enjoyable and they will prosper you if you want to rank up or just want to get a lot of XP in the game, whatever takes your fancy. Now on this map Dome, one of the biggest tips I can ever give anyone is to watch your back. Keep an eye on your back. Just remind yourself which game you're playing here. This is Modern Warfare 3. He's probably going to be behind you if anyway. In this game, if I'm honest, they don't really spawn behind me that often. I'd say I only get one death, which was really my fault. The last death I get, because, let me explain, I was going 59 to 1 in this game, and then I got my helicopter down my pave low, shot someone, he had martyrdom on, and I got killed by the grenade. So that was really bad. I was quite annoyed by that. So yeah guys, what I can say about this is as your kill streaks build, as your kill streaks go up and up and up, what you want to do is you want to play more defensive. For example, if I'm on a 0 kill streak, then I'm going to want to play quite offensive, get some kills, get up there, get my first kill streak. But as my kill streak builds and as I come to my final one, you need to stop, you need to become more and more defensive. If you're one away from the pave low, there's no need to rush in there guys. You will prosper yourself, you will prosper your team if you wait to get that pave low. There's nothing wrong with waiting to get that, right? If anyone tells you you're wrong, then that's their problem, and that's their play style, right? It's not necessarily bad, but you know, just leave it. Now in this game I do get quite lucky, and there was a bit of a spawn trap earlier on where the enemies were just popping up in front of me, but luckily I was quite lucky. I did do quite well. They weren't too good, but it was a great shame because they did keep on backing out. This enemy team backed out so much. I think at one point we were down to about 1 player, but some people kept joining. It could have easily been a 70 to 1 gameplay this game, but I don't know what happened. And then at one point I started thinking I was getting quite close to the Moab, and I was telling my team to stop triple capping because we did have quite a hell of a lead, and we could have sacrificed a few flags for some time at last, you know. And another thing I will say about getting a better KD is to link your kill streaks. A lot of people still find that they like to die in between kill streaks. That's not the case in Modern Warfare 3. Just keep them going. Change your playstyle. As soon as you get really defensively, just go back to offensively when you need to get your Predator missile again. You know, take it easy. Enjoy the game for what you want it to be. Now at this stage, I'm recently in Modern Warfare 3, I've started doing really well again because I kind of lost my way with it at some point. But I've recently done really well with it, and the only reason I can think that is because I've moved my TV back a little bit because I was sitting too close to it, and now I've just been doing really well. I got 2 Moabs in a row last night, so look forward to some Moab gameplay, and that was rushing Moabs as well, guys. They were really good. Hope you can enjoy those. And as always, guys, when you're getting a good KD, play your playstyle, and if your playstyle does not get you a good KD and you want a good KD, then it's time to change your playstyle, guys. Try and replicate what I do in these videos. Like right now, I'm just trying to head glitch this little part there on the base spawn. I'm going to try and see what I can get because I'm going to make myself a small target, and what happens, they spawn down there, right? Now you've got to always be aware of that, and I'm going to take this little point, and I'm going to get some kills there as well. And now you'll notice what I always do in my videos is I aim down sights. Always. I know I say it a lot, but I cannot stress the fact of aiming down sights, guys. Aim down sights gives you a much higher percentage of winning the gunfight. With Stalker on, you've got a much higher chance of winning it. And with Marksman, you've got a much higher chance of winning it. I find Marksman is that little bit better because you can see enemies you haven't even seen. That's why I often aim down sights without aiming at any enemies, but then enemy names pop up and that will give me the kill. It's a fantastic perk. Always very underrated. But I will always highly recommend using that perk, guys, because that perk has done me really well. And I can tell you now, these videos that I'm putting out on how to get a better KD, they do work. People have given me fantastic feedback on them. People have said thanks a lot. I've been getting 4 or 5 helicopters a game now, which is brilliant, you know, because you haven't got to be using the Osprey gunner to get a good KD. Don't give up on yourself if you think you can't get a good KD. The fact is, you can get a good KD. You can get a 4 KD without using anything better than an attack helicopter. You know, you haven't got to use Osprey gunner, AC-130 or whatever, right? Those are for people who want to use them. You haven't got to. You can use UAV, IMS, Sentry gun for crying out loud, and you can still do really well. But anyway, guys, this game's wound down. I did get that ridiculous death at the end there. You know, that's Modern Warfare 3 for your death streaks do suck. But anyway, it has been LynxWarlord, guys. I'm really happy about all my subscribers that I've been getting recently, and thank you very much for watching the video.